Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Come with me to work on a Saturday at the hospital. Alright, so I'm just packing my lunch right now. I'm going to take my leftover dinner from yesterday. I had Indian food, so I'm very excited. I'm just making my cup of coffee. I'm going to get everything together and then I'm going to head out around 7 o'clock. So, and let's get to it. Hey guys, so it's been a couple of days since I was at the shift at the hospital. It was actually pretty busy, not gonna lie. I think I saw like in a total of 21 patients on Saturday, but the only reason why I was able to see that many was because I had like 8 discharges, but most of them were pending authorizations from the insurance for them to go to rehab. So usually on weekends we don't hear back from them until like Sunday at the earliest, or probably Monday. So I literally got that out the way, and then because we had some visitors coming on Monday, my goal was to make sure most cases were open with assessments, having plans, making sure that all the medications were reviewed, all resources and packets were given. So that's basically what I did. And for assessments, I'm pretty good at assessments, so it didn't really take me long. Like I was able to crank it out like just like that. It was pretty busy, but I did have some help from my nurse case manager and my discharge planning coordinator as well, so it made it really easy. And I'm pretty used to that floor anyways, because the kind of floor I was on, it's very discharge heavy. So yeah, most of them were pending authorizations from rehab. I did have a few patients that have history of stroke, so my job as the case manager on that floor was to provide community resources, education for them to follow up with a cardiologist and things like that. So right now I am currently waiting for my hair appointment because I am getting all of this chopped off. It is literally about time. I haven't gone to her in like 2 years, and like you can see, it's like a lot of split ends. And I'm just really getting ready for my trip to Athens. It is next Wednesday. I'm super excited. I can't wait. So I'm doing a lot of errands right now. I need to get my hair done, which is today. And then Sunday, I will be doing my nails. It's scheduled for 11:15 a.m. And then I need to run some errands today just to get like little odds and ends, because I need to get some toilet paper because the Airbnb is only providing at least 1 day supply of toilet paper. And then I need to get hand soap, travel size shampoo, conditioner, body wash, things like that. So next door there's a Five Below, so I think I'm gonna stop by there just to see if there's anything. And then I do need to go to the bank to get some currency from what my friends are telling me. This is literally my first international trip. I'm so excited. I did do the cruise on the Carnival for my birthday last year, and to me that's not the same, even though it's like another country. But to me, to fly internationally, this is like my very first trip internationally, so I'm super excited. A little nervous with everything going on right now in Iran. So I've been keeping track of my flight on Turkish airline. So far everything is good for now, and I'm just gonna keep an eye on it because that's something that I do want to keep in mind about. But overall, that's pretty much my goal for today. I need to go to the bank. I do need to do some grocery shopping for a couple of days, and then I probably won't start packing until Monday, so I'm going to do a video. Hopefully I can do a video about that too, because between Monday and Tuesday I'm getting ready, and then I also have my annual doctor's appointment, some small stuff like that. But honestly, I'm super excited. I've literally been waiting for this for like since the beginning of the year, and we'll just go from there. I think I'm also going to try to do some TikToks as well. I was thinking about doing a like what's in my bag, my traveling bag at the airport, but I don't know. I'm still a little shy, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm pretty early for my hair appointment. I'm going to just wait. I'm thinking about probably going to Panera just to grab something to eat, because I am coloring my hair. I'm gonna shoot for like a brown, like a nice chocolate brown color. I know it might not look a lot now, but my hair is pretty black as is, so I wanted to do something different. But I think it's gonna take a while. So I think I'm gonna stop by Panera and use the bathroom and grab something to eat, and then I'll probably wait for her until like 11. So I'll probably catch up with you guys afterwards. All right, you guys, so I just got done with my hair appointment. As you can see, I had her cut it short because I wanted to get my hair back healthy again. I kind of got rid of the old color that she did. It was like a copper color, and I had her do layers. And right now I did have her dye it to like a dark brown. My hair is naturally brown as is, but I wanted the brown to pop up more. I am honestly really like it. I have my hair short before, but I don't think it's ever been this short. So hair grows back, but I was a little hesitant at first, but I think I like it. My hair is much fuller when it's kind of this length, whereas like if it's long, my hair tends to thin out very, very small towards the tip. So that's why I wanted her to cut it. But honestly, I really like it. I think I might keep my hair this length, or at least like up to like right here moving forward, and not have it too long. But I really like it. It took roughly around like 2 hours, and then I did stop by the dollar store next door just to get some toiletry items. So I did grab some of that as well. I'm currently parked out front or outside of Trader Joe's. I do need to go do some grocery shopping for the next couple of days before I leave on Wednesday. The plan is to get some little odd things there, and then I'm going to go to Whole Foods, which is down the street, because I'm just gonna do the most convenient thing and just do the family meal plan for 4 days, because it's just easier that way. And then that's probably going to be my meal for the rest of the weekend. And then if I need to go back, I'll go back and probably pick up some more items from there. But other than that, it looks like it's about to rain, so I think I'm just gonna wait here for a bit until it calms down. So the plan so far is Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and then I do need to go to CVS to get more toiletry items like body wash, shampoo, conditioner, and toilet paper. I think that's about it. Yeah, pretty much so far. And oh, perfect. And then I'm gonna stop by the Five Below next door just to see some items that they might have for like that. Actually, they might have the traveling pillow there, so I'm gonna stop by Five Below to see if they have that and pick up like little snacks and odd ends for the very, very long flight I have. So let's get to it. Hey guys, okay, so it's currently the next day. Literally after I spoke to you guys, after I left Trader Joe's, for some reason I just had like a one-track mind, and I just drove straight home. Like the plans that I was talking to you guys about, because I can't remember if I mentioned it, but I was supposed to go to the bank to get some currency exchange, and for some reason as soon as I drove off, that just completely went out of my head. So I literally came home, and at that point I was kind of just tired, like I just wanted to relax. So literally for the rest of the day I was just watching movies on Netflix. I was watching War Machine. It's a really good movie. I was not expecting alien invasion, so if you guys haven't watched it on Netflix yet, please do watch it. Like I I really like those kind of movies, action, military movies. I don't know why. So I was watching that, and then I was watching West Wing on Netflix as well. Like I started watching that series. It's pretty interesting. It's more so like a political TV show, and literally the rest of the evening I was just doing that. So needless to say, I didn't do much for the rest of the day. So this video is getting a little bit longer, so I'm just going to drag it out until today, and we do have a few things planned. Now, I do want to show you guys what I got from the Dollar Tree and Five Below for my trip to Athens. So for the first one, we're going to do a mini haul of Five Below. Now, I was able to find a neck pillow, this cute silk. I don't know if I really like how it feels. Like, I do like the silk. It'll be good for, I guess, like my hair. And it comes with the little eye mask, which I don't know if I'm going to use, to be honest. But this is an option. I do have a nail appointment on Sunday, so I might stop by a TJ Maxx or something just to see what else there is. And then for some toiletry items, I got 2 body washes. I got hairspray because the one I have is pretty big and I don't know if I should bring that on the airplane. Even though I have a check-in, I'm going to have a check-in luggage, but I'm just going to use this hairspray. And then I also got the cotton rounds for when I remove my makeup. So that is that. Oh, and deodorant. Got a little nice travel size deodorant. So far that's what I have from Five Below. And then from the Dollar Tree, I also got some wet wipes for like for my hands, and then when I'm traveling out and about, I can use this. I do have hand sanitizer as well, but I also like to carry this around as well when I'm traveling. And then I bought toothpaste. Obviously I use Sensodyne because I have very, very sensitive bone density, and this usually helps because when I drink cold things, like my teeth is very sensitive to the temperature. So my dentist recommended for me to take this. And then I also I got this because I was running low at home anyways, but I got hand soap, and I bought the Yardley hand soap, soap bar, because I guess they're not going to supply that at the Airbnb. I don't know. So me and my girlfriends are bringing our own soap for the bathroom, and also we're bringing our own toilet paper as well, because like I said before, they're only going to supply us on the first day, and we're going to be there for I think like at least 5 days, so we'll have to bring our own. And then I got this because I do want to clean my makeup brushes before I head out, because they're already getting a little bit dirty from me putting on my makeup for the last couple of weeks. So it's almost about time for me to clean my makeup brushes anyways. And with this trip coming up, I think it's the perfect timing. So I tend to use the Dawn dish soap, and then I have a little brush scrubber, and then I just scrub it, and then I just rinse, repeat, stuff like that. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything I had, or I was able to purchase at the Dollar Tree and Five Below. I will be going to the bank today during my lunch break before I go to the gym, because I need to do some currency exchange, and I also need to get some gas. All the chaos going on in Iran, gas prices are skyrocketing, so I'm currently at half a tank. Hopefully the gas stations around me still has gas, but I'm going to be doing that. I do need to wrap up a few things today. I have assessments to do, so yeah, I guess I'll just catch up with you guys after that. So let's get to it. All right, you guys, so I just got done with the bank, and I requested for 200 USD to be converted to euros, and the estimated time that it should arrive to the bank is on Monday. I leave Wednesday, so hopefully it gets here on time. I should have done this yesterday, but I honestly didn't think much about it, so that's pretty much on me. But a little tidbit, if you guys are ever traveling outside. Apparently it's cheaper to get your currency at your bank, and it does take about 2 to 3 business days for them to process and to send it to that bank. So just give yourself ahead of time, which I know now. And I did get some gas. Luckily it wasn't too expensive. It was like $3.87 today at the gas station. Yesterday when I looked, it was like $3.79. So slowly but surely it's getting up there. But I do need to go to CVS to get toilet paper, but I think I'm going to wait on that and do that on Sunday, because I just want to make sure I need to gather everything and go and like do a one-stop shopping along with looking for like another neck pillow. So I think I'm pretty much done with my errands for today. And now I'm going to go home and go to the gym. Oh, and then the other update is my teammates, I think they're now looking at other options other than running a 5K, which kind of sucks because I did work hard for like the past 3 months in running. But in all honesty, it was my goal anyways to start back running because I used to do it in undergrad. So I mean, it's a win-win situation, but I was kind of hoping that our team would do a 5K. So now they're thinking about doing pickleball or like a volleyball kind of a thing, which I've never played, so I don't know. I might just be on the sidelines cheering them on, who knows. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but I'm gonna see if maybe like my other coworkers individually would like to run together rather than doing it like a group thing, because we do have some runners in our team. So I wanted to see if, like, you know, it doesn't have to be the whole team, but maybe like 1 or 2, because I've never done it by myself and I don't know how I feel about doing it by myself. So I'm gonna ask them and see if they still want to do one together, just to, you know, just for the heck of it, because I have been working really hard to run a 5K. So we'll see about that. But other than that, I'm gonna head home and then we will go from there. All right, you guys, so I am currently back. I just got back from the gym. I was able to run 3 miles for my warm-up. I did focus on leg day, and then I ended my workout with walking on the treadmill for like 30 minutes. Usually while I'm walking on the treadmill, I just catch up on my on my anime shows. So I was watching like the 8th episode of Free Run. They're now releasing like I think they're on the 2nd season. Yeah, the 2nd season. So far I'm all caught up, which is really good. I really like this episode. This episode was very life-changing for everyone in that adventurer group. But I really do need to start working my abs, because so far I've been pretty consistent with my workout journey since September of last year. Like keeping at a routine regimen, like a routine base, but like it was solely focused on like cardio, like lower body, upper body, arms, backs, and I haven't really taken the time to work on my abs really, because I have a very limited time to work out during the day. So it's like I'm really focused on cardio and strength training. So it's like my abs are like the last thing that I really think of, which really shouldn't be the case, but that's something I'm gonna start working on, I think, once I come back from my trip to Athens. So I was just thinking about that on the treadmill. I was like, I really need to start working on my abs, because I think I'm losing a fair good amount of weight. I think like back in September I was like 193, and now I'm like when I weighed myself at the beginning of this month, I was 185. So I think I'm slowly but surely losing weight. I think like one of the things that I struggle with the most is like eating enough protein for my body, and my appetite is also pretty low. And then like sometimes I can't finish the food, and then I don't want to finish like the meal plan that I created for myself. So again, this is why I use the Whole Foods family meal plan, and I do finish that. That is one thing I do finish. But I think like overall my appetite is pretty low. So that's one thing I'm going to talk to my primary care doctor about next week when I have my annual, is like just do some lab work just to make sure like my body is fine, even though I'm trying to get it to the best shape possible. And then we'll go from there. But I am heating up the family meal plan that I purchased yesterday for the weekend, and then I'm going to shower afterwards. I'm just letting my body cool down. I do have some wrap-up calls that I need to do, but other than that, that's pretty much it for this vlog. I know it's like a really sudden stop, but I feel like this vlog is going to be pretty long. This isn't obviously the video that I was going to do to show you guys like what I do at the hospital. But I think I'm going to film tomorrow because I don't think I'm training anyone, which makes it a little bit easier to film. And also depending on the floor. But I think I'm going to use that day to like give an intro. And then probably when I come back, I'm going to think of scenarios and then walk you guys through what we usually do on the day-to-day basis. So that to be determined. I am going to work on that video and then we'll go from there. But I think the next vlog will be me packing for my trip to Athens, and then hopefully I get some videos in while I'm traveling as well. So thank you guys so much for coming along for a couple of days with me. And again, like and subscribe to my channel, like and follow, or like follow my social media. Please ask me questions. I know I'm pretty limited to what advice I can give you guys because I'm only a social worker here in Miami. Like I don't know nationwide too much of like what's going on nationwide, but I'll do my best to help you guys as much as possible. But if you just leave a comment. And then I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye.